All right. So deuterium is the problem when it comes to altering our mitochondria and ways of depleting deuterium. So, like, carbohydrates are very high in deuterium, and heavy meats such as beef would be higher in deuterium as well.
Not really. With deuterium, I suppose I have to unpack it. It's basically an isotope of hydrogen, and it's twice the size. So when it to make ATP or energy in the mitochondria, protons or hydrogen get pumped up or pushed up into a membrane, and they come down the ATPase. It's like got a hole in it, and it's the motor spins and ATP comes out, or energy we'll just call it. And deuterium's twice the size of hydrogen because it's got a neutron as well, and the hydrogen or proton's just got a proton and an electron, so it's smaller. And if you try and put a deuterium down the ATPase that spins, it's too big, so it breaks it, and then it breaks the mitochondria or damages it, and that sets off inflammation. And it can also kill the mitochondria, which will then damage the cell, and then it's going to affect the organ in which that cell came from. So it leads to all kinds of diseases, and also can lead to cancer as well, because the deuterium can block up something called the tricarboxylic acid cycle, or the Krebs cycle, that comes before mitochondria, and it can block that up and create a mess, and which opens people up to things like diabetes and cancer. But again, a lot of people who get diabetes get cancer as well. But again, what happens, like, to come back to the point, for simplicity, that if you break your mitochondria with deuterium, there are numerous studies that link mitochondrial dysfunction to cancer. So it's not a genetic thing, it's sort of a mitochondrial and deuterium sort of phenomena as well. And then glucose has got about 150 parts per million of deuterium, and then seed oils can have over 200. A healthy range in us, a person, should be about 130 to 140 parts per million, and then fat's really low, with the exception of seed oils, so that's sort of like 110 to 125. And then with meat, it's the grass-fed meat is lower in deuterium, and then like a lamb it's more the collagen, that's where the deuterium collects in the body, because it does have uses. It can stabilize connective tissue, and it's fine if it's in there, but it's not allowed in the mitochondria. So it was more when it comes to meat, grass-fed is lower in deuterium, but overall meat is going to be lower in deuterium than, say, grains or sugar or beans or seeds, stuff like that. So in kind of simple ways, if people just eat fat and protein, or just animal food, animal-based food, that's automatically going to be low in deuterium. And even if people can't afford grass-fed meat, it's going to be higher in deuterium, but it's miles better than eating pasta or rice or something like that.